To post every day, you don't need to create every day. You need a system. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to be able to show up every day without burning out. Hi, my name is Ben Jonathan. I am passionate about digital marketing. In the past, I've worked with agencies and in-house in marketing departments. In this YouTube channel, I share every lesson I've learned along the way. Whether you're a coach or a consultant or an entrepreneur, to show up online isn't an option anymore. And that's why in this video, I'm going to show you how you can show up online every day without creating content every day. And here is how you can start planning your content like a pro. This video is divided into two sections. The first section is all about how you can create your content second brain. And the second section is all about the content workflow that will help you to make content like a pro. So what is your content second brain? Content second brain is a place where you put your ideas, you write your scripts, you write captions, and you plan all of your content. The first thing that you need to have for your business is content second brain. And you can create your content second brain using different platforms like Notion, any note app of your choice, even Google Doc. Things that you need in your content second brain: you need to have a place where you can list down ideas and inspiration whenever they hit you. And since we know that ideas come at any time, at anywhere, it will be good if you can access your content second brain using your mobile device. The other importance of having a content second brain, it will help you to stay organized. You know exactly what are the list of your ideas that you want to execute and what are the ideas that you've started working on and how far have you reached. Personally, I use Notion, and if you're interested to see the exact template that I use, I have included the link on the description. If you're interested, you can check it out. I believe it will be helpful in your content creation journey. The second thing that you need to pay attention to is your content workflow. Content creation, it doesn't have one process. It has 5 different processes. So the first process is ideation or brainstorm. The second one is planning. The third one is shooting or capturing. The fourth one is editing or designing. The fifth one is scheduling or publishing. So the first thing that you have to do is ideation. As I said previously, ideas comes at any time. You might be reading a book and then you get an idea of what you want to talk about, or you might be scrolling on social media and then you see a post that really excites you and maybe you want to recreate something like that in the future. You have to get into the norm of writing down whenever you get an idea. Here's where our content second brain comes in handy. When you have a place where you can write down ideas, you know exactly where to find them. The second process is all about planning. Here's where you develop an idea to become a content that can be shared with your audience. So here's the place where you answer questions like, what is the hook? What is the headline? What should be the copy? What kind of content is this? Is this an article? Is this a newsletter? Is this a carousel? Is this a reel? Or is this a long form video? This is also a place where you answer questions like, when am I going to share this? Here's also a place where you answer questions like, what is the caption? What is the description of this video? Here's also the place where you decide which platform are you going to post this on. On this planning stage, you select the ideas that you want to work on and you answer these questions. After moving from the planning stage, you go to the next stage that is all about shooting and capturing. This stage is all about capturing footages and photos. Here's where you capture all the necessary things that you need for your content to come to life. After shooting and capturing, the next stage is all about editing and designing. Here's where you collect all the materials and put them together to create the final content to be shared with your audience. So let's say you have some reels, you have to edit them, putting them together, add some music, adding overlay text, using editing apps like CapCut. And if it's an article or a newsletter, here's where you edit and move things in your own liking. The next stage is scheduling or publishing. Here's where you put your content live to the world. Once you've edited and designed all of your content, I believe a big burden would have been taken off your shoulders. You can choose either to post it manually or to schedule it. If you want to automate everything and never worry about posting manually every day, you can check out Meta Business Suite, Buffer, and other content scheduling apps. So you see, each process in this content workflow depend on each other. The planning stage depend on the idea. The shooting stage depend on the planning. Editing stage depends on the shooting. The posting and scheduling stage depends on the editing. The best way to deal with this is to set aside time specific for each process. So for example, if you're preparing the next month content, you can set aside a day. That's the day that you plan all of your content. What are the content that you want to create? What are the reels? What are the carousel? What are the long form videos that you want to create? You work seriously about writing all the copies, the captions, and plan out everything that is needed for that content to come to life. In the shooting, here's where you capture everything. You make sure that you don't miss anything, because the next stage of editing and designing solely depends on what you've done during the shooting stage. You can start applying this into your own content creation journey. This will help you to be consistent online and increase your visibility. Again, if you want the exact content system that I use for my own content creation journey, you can check it out. The link is on the description. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider subscribing for more videos like this.